The only thing that really matters in life is getting into heaven. Our Lord's words in today's gospel make it very clear, extremely clear. He tells us in no uncertain terms, if your hand causes you to sin, chop it off. If your foot causes you to sin, cut it off. And if your eye causes you to sin, pluck it out. Better for you to enter into the kingdom of heaven. If we are to follow Jesus, it's going to cost us something. And it is better to lose something even as necessary as a hand or a foot or an eye than to lose heaven, which is our supreme good, implying as it does the beatific vision of God for all eternity. We can't imagine what that'll be like. We must be ready to give up everything, dear friends, if necessary, to achieve this goal, and many of the saints did. But we must also be ready to set aside anything that even gets in the way of our achieving it, no matter how valuable or appealing it may seem. In the life of every Christian who is striving to please God in all things, we must take prudent steps to correct small breaches of temperance. It helps to do an examination of conscience. Our Lord asks us to mortify our tastes or our appetite, to control our temper or our moods, to overcome any excessive concern we may have about our health or of comfort. So on the cusp of this Lenten season, if our struggle is very generous, if our goal in life is clear, we will be decisive in striving to correct these situations so that they cease to be obstacles and are turned into advantages for holiness. This is what our Lord often did with His apostles. From Peter's hot-headed impetuosity, He formed solid rock on which He would build His church. Think of the vehement impatience of John and James, whom He dubbed sons of thunder. He fashioned the apostolic zeal of untiring preachers. Think of Thomas's skepticism. From this our Lord would mold a strikingly articulate testimony to His divinity. What has been previously a crippling liability becomes, in the economy of mercy, a powerful asset. Among all the achievements of our life, really only one thing is crucial, and that is attaining heaven, forever and ever with God. Everything else has to be subject to that one supreme objective in our life, to possess God. So let us invoke the Blessed Virgin to prepare a safe way for us, iter para tutum, and for all men, a safe way that leads to a destination which is the eternal happiness of heaven.